You can select any of the 4 features that are unit, scale, range, and expression for use of converters. At first, let's see unit converter. It converts property values according to a specified unit. Let's create the converter that converts liter to gallon. Open the converters feature and add unit. Enter any name. Select volume for the category property and set unit input to L and unit output to gal. Open variable selector of the variable assigned to the numeric display. And set unit converter. "100 liter" was converted into 26.42 gallon. Let's move on to scale converter. It converts property values following the specified input and output ranges. Let's create the converter that scales the range of 0 to 1000 into percentage. Open converters and add scale converter. Enter any name. Set decimal places to 0 for output, without number of decimals. Since the source data is 0 to 1000, set minimum source to 0, and maximum source to 1000. Since the unit of output data is percentage, set minimum output to 0, and maximum output to 100. Set rounding to round off. Since the unit is percentage, set integer digits to 3. Open variable selector of the variable assigned to the numeric display. And set scale converter. The value of 236 1/1000ths was converted into 24%. Next, go to range converter. It outputs the specified value of property when an input value is within the setting range. Here, let's create the converter that converts every value into a color ID, blue, yellow, or red, when you enter any of 0 to 10, 11 to 20, and 21 to 30 each. Open converters and add range converter. Enter any name. Since the source data is 0 to 30, set data type source to numeric. Since the output data is color numbers, set data type result to color ID. Since there are 3 source data, set range to 3. Set range 1 to data input 10. Operator less than or equal. Value ID 3 blue. Range 2 to data input 20. Operator less than or equal. Value ID 7 yellow. And the other conditions to value ID 5 red. Assign the variable to the value of the object color. And set range converter. When the value is any of 0 to 10, 11 to 20, and 21 to 30, the object's color changes to blue, yellow, or red. Finally, here is expression converter. It calculates property values following the specified expression and outputs the result. Let's create the converter that adds the variable a to the variable b and outputs the result to the variable c. Open converters and add the expression converter. Enter any name. Since no decimal place is used this time, set decimal places to 0. Open expression editor. From data is stored the value of the variable to which this converter is assigned. Since it is not used this time, delete it. Next, add the variable called expression _ from the list on the bottom. Right-click on the blank on the top to open the menu. Select Operators and enter plus. And add the variable called expression _ from the list on the bottom. On the expression editor, right-click on the blank to select a range of operators and execute them, and the variable with this converter specified is substituted for from data. Open variable selector of the variable assigned to the numeric display. And set expression converter. For the expression converter, direction is fixed to one way, be aware of it. Enter 900 in the variable a and 800 in the variable b, and the total value 1700 will be output to the variable c.